Before I get started, I speak in the name of the father of my country, Jean-Jacques Dessalines, my ancestors, and my grandparents who taught me the way of my ancestors. Before we left, I wanted to sum up my total philosophical system, which I call Haitian Idealism, Vilokan Idealism. And then what I'll do from this point forward, after we sum everything else, the next video will be a breakdown of the different philosophies within the system, and the theory and method that comes out of my system, and the theory of development that comes out of the system as well. So in summing up everything we've done so far, what I'm arguing in my book, as well as in all the journal articles, is that Vodou is an ontology or a metaphysics that gives rise to an epistemology, or it has an epistemology in it, which I call Haitian Vilokan Idealism. And within this idealism, you have four philosophies or processes. So Haitian Vodou produces a phenomenology, a hermeneutical phenomenology in the Heideggerian sense, a materialism, meaning the people internalize the concepts or the laws that comes out of Vodou and recursively reorganize them as their praxis. Then an anti-dialectic, which simply means that the Haitian Vodou produces an anti-system or social system, and then a normative ethic of reciprocal justice. And it also, all of that, so the ontology produces the epistemology, which in turn produces the sociology, which I call the Vodou ethic, and the spirit of communism, which is the title of my book as well. So these three processes, from these three processes, I deduced a theory and method for sociology and the social sciences in general, which I call phenomenological structuralism, and that's the title of the journal article, Phenomenological Structuralism, a theory of learning, a structurationist theory of human action and methodology. So out of Vodou you get an epistemology, a sociology, and I deduce a theory and methodology for the social sciences, which I call phenomenological structuralism, which is a theory of human action. And from there, I deduce from all the two, from the ontological, epistemological, and sociological system, the theory of method and the theory of learning and development, which I call the Mocombian strategy. Out of the Mocombian strategy, I will produce my reading room curriculum. And what I argue within my strategy is that learning and development is both Vygotskian and Chomskyan, and that simply means it's both socio-cultural as well as cognitive. So because there's, in my theory and method of social action, there's four action, or human action stems from four processes. So I will end with this. In the next video, we will break down the philosophies that come out of Haitian Vodou, and then following that, we'll go into the theory and method itself, and then following that, we'll go into theory of learning and development, and you can just simply Google the articles, order the books, or download some of the articles if you want to read in depth, or if you're a philosophical or sociological major, you can read the journal articles in the books themselves. So I wanted to sum up everything we've covered so far, and so the next video will go into the different philosophies and processes that come out of Haitian Vodou.